Good morning, everyone. This is Dee with danddgardening, and welcome to our channel. Today is Tuesday, May 20th, and it is 7:10 a.m. I have a lot to do today and I may not be able to capture it all on camera because it is really humid out here, and I don't know if that will affect the camera or not. But I'm going to start and work as much as I can while I'm out here and record as much as I can while I'm out here. So today I am going to plant some kohlrabi seedlings and also some cabbage seedlings. I have not given up. I want some cabbage. So I have seedlings that have been growing inside and they have been hardening off. I'm also going to protect my seedlings with these little things. I bought these for a reason and I haven't been using them. Oh, well, I'm going to use them now because I don't want them eaten up. I know this is not going to protect them forever, but until I can get something that will fit over the grow bag, this is going to have to work. And I'm going to, and I don't even know if I should do that. Yeah, I am. Because I can poke holes in the top. Just tiny holes so the plant can breathe. But, you know, there's a hole in here. I just don't want any bugs to go, ooh, you know. So, that's the plan. So, come along with me and let's get busy. Okay, I'm going to plant the kohlrabi in here. That way, I didn't spray any off on. Hold on. That didn't even make sense. Alright, I'm all sprayed down now. I can actually get some stuff done. We have had a break in the rain, and I'm going to take advantage of that as much as possible. Now, the kohlrabi that I planted in here from seed, for some reason they didn't come up. It looks like one, and that doesn't even look like the same leaf. And the sign that I have in here is kohlrabi. So, I don't even know. But I am going to scrape off all of this, and be careful because you will see all kinds of little critters coming out of the soil, because I need to amend this. And whatever this little plant is, I am so sorry, but you're going to have to go. Because I don't know you. I don't know you, stranger. Okay, I have decided I'm not reusing straw because ants like to get in there. I mean, they're in the soil, of course, too, but I'm not reusing straw. So I usually, well, not usually, I'm beginning to start tossing old straw. I got to get the trash can. That way, I don't have far to walk to chunk stuff. And I'm chunking. As much of this as I can. Because I have not, I don't like straw. I have decided. Not that that's been a secret. Alright. What are you, little plant? I am so sorry, but you gotta go. I don't even know what it was, but it's no more. Okay. I am going to close that because I don't want any little critters flying in there. And I'm calling everything a critter, so I guess I need to stop it. But I am going to amend this. I should have bought out my rotary. Ugh. I didn't think about it. And see, you can see this is wet. See, you can see. As you can see, this is wet from the rain. And I mean wet. Wet, wet. Okay, my amendments. My table ain't big enough, y'all, for all of my amendments. So I'm going to have to use these bags of soil and compost. Alright, lay that way. Oh, I already had some out here. I don't know why I didn't use... Oh, yes, I do. Okay, I have some earthworm castings that I need to just get a scoop full and chunk in here. Let me get my spoon. I'm so out of it, y'all, because I haven't been able to really come out here because of all the rain. Alright, get my earthworm castings. This way I don't have to drag out this giant 30-pound bag. One more scoop. Alright, earthworm castings. I'm also going to put some alfalfa meal in here. Why? I don't know. Because I've heard it's good for plants. So that's good enough reason for me. I'm going to use the same little scoop. And I'm just going to put one in there. See, I like these. Velcro. You can close them. Them other ones, it's a fight. Biochar. And like I said in another video, I looked it up and there is no wrong amount. Well, yeah, there is. The amount that I was putting in before, that was the wrong amount. That wasn't enough to do anything. And now my other fertilizer. And as you can see, it has bone meal in it. Sit you right there. Let's get you out of my way. Trash can is right here. Move, Mr. Fly. I'm putting these two in the hole. And actually, let me get a scoop of this and just mix. This is my leafy green fertilizer. Alright, now it's time to get this all mixed in. can also break this up as I'm going. Oh, my table's squeaking. Oops. I don't want to put this all on the ground. Okay. I believe I've got it mixed in well enough to do what it needs to do. Had to make sure I get the corners. Alright. Let's get this smoothed back out. And I've got this really full. That's why this bad boy was so heavy to carry. I didn't realize how much soil I had put in here. But I usually go a little heavy on the soil because when it's fluffy, it sinks. But I still try to give myself at least that 1 inch or ½ inch gap at the top for watering. Alright, I believe this is about as smooth as it's going to get. Now, hello Mr. Spider. You fine until I need that tub. And so I am going to use this to punch my holes. Uh-oh. I can never remember how many kohlrabi can fit in there. 4. Alrighty, so I'm using the blue holes, which means it's going to be 4 per square foot. Alrighty, now I got my holes in place. Now I just got to dig these out. So let's see, how am I going to do that without making a huge mess? Because I need something to put the soil in. Alrighty. Yeah, this rain has been, oh my goodness, just abundant. Let's say that. Uh-oh. I feel you coming apart, but I don't want to lose any seedlings in there. And I'm just lightly tickling these apart, or away from the dirt rather. And that should help make it easier to transplant. Okay, I think I'm at a point where I can start splitting them up. And I got way more than I have space for in here. So, let's get the first one. Easy peasy. Oh, where are you trying to go? Then Michael's. And you know what? Let's do this. Get off me, bug. I thought I had off on. It's not supposed to be attracting y'all. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. There's my hole. So all I'm doing is dropping mycos in each hole. I'm also going to put the fertilizer in each hole. Should have made the holes bigger to begin with. There. Then I'm going to give it some liquid fertilizer. Put some 511 and some rainwater and get them watered in. Now I got to put a little mycos on top because I just covered it with the fertilizer. And at least this way I won't have to add mycos in my hand. Onto the plant while it's in my hand. I can just pull it out and put them in there. And they'll be ready to go. But since I have you in my hand, stick to those. Alrighty, let's get you in and get you covered. Alrighty, one down and a whole lot to go. Alright, big boy, come on. This shouldn't take long at all. We're going to have a little assembly line going. Uh-oh. Oh, now y'all want to just act up, huh? Everybody else was doing just fine. I'm just putting them where they're going to go. Okay, your roots are tiny. Did I break them off or what happened? Oh, sorry. I missed you, didn't I? Now, I'm trying to think, do I have another cement tray somewhere? I think I do. Is that one? Nope, that's two. Let go. That's one. I don't know what that is. I think it was one that was trying to form and didn't actually make it. Okay, you'll go there too. The rest of these I will be putting in grow bags. So let's get these bad boys planted. Are you broken? Yep, you're broken. I am so sorry. But that is a cotyledon leaf. And I hate to put you in here without letting you heal, but it's time for y'all to go outside and, well, go to your forever home. Alrighty, kohlrabi. Done and dusted. Straw. My enemy. Y'all notice anything that I don't like, I say it's my enemy. Now let's see if I can do this without making a mess. Nope, don't cover. Okay, all your leaves are showing. Nope. Yeah, come on. I also try to get out while it's nice and quiet in the mornings. I'm an early bird. I've always been one. Never been a night owl, even when I was younger. I was not a night owl. But I get up so early that sometimes I go to bed early. Yeah. When I was younger, I didn't go to bed because, you know, there were other things to do when my son was, you know, younger and still at home. I was able to, you know, I had to do what, you know, you had to do. But now that I'm retired, I can take naps now if I want to, all that good stuff. And I'm sweating already because it is hot and humid. It is so hot and humid that my tomato plants are trying to produce roots in the air on the stems that are above ground. That's how humid it is, and that's how much water we've been getting. Or how much water we've been getting, how much rain we've been getting. Okay, I'm trying to make sure that all of this is covered. Not the leaves, but, you know, the soil. Because I want to protect it and keep it moist as much as I can. I want to give every plant a fighting chance. And kohlrabi has been really difficult for me to grow. So I'm trying to take extra care with these. And I think it's because I don't know, well, like I said, this is the first time. I don't know exactly how you take care of them. You know, anything and everything that you plant is a learning experience. I got straw all over me. And that's why it is important that you take notes on each crop so you'll know your rights, wrongs, and your do's and your don'ts the next time you plant them. Okay, sufficiently covered. Y'all know what? I think they see me. These airplanes, because they only come out. Well, no, they don't. They come out when I'm not out here. But dang. Stop flying this way. We must be in their path. Okay, let's see if I can carry this over there, because this bad boy's heavy. Let me move this trash can out the way. Move this out the way before I knock it down. And just my luck, the lid will pop off. I'm going to put you back in your place, but I'm not done with you yet. I still got kohlrabi to plant. And cabbage. Yay, cabbage. Oh, my Lord. Oh, yeah, this bad boy's heavy. All right, that is in place. Now I need to mix up some soil and come back once I'm ready to start planting those. Alright, I am back, and as you can see, I had to put my hat on because the sun has come out with a vengeance. I don't think my camera's positioned properly. Yeah, that will have to do. Alright, now I am going to plant my cabbage. So, stay with me. Alright, I've got all of these to go, so I'll be back. Alright. Whew, y'all. It is, oh Lord, an Amber Alert. 11:46. So I've been out here for a minute. And I hooked up I planted my cabbage seedlings. Goodness, bless their hearts. They're looking real bad right now. I think I'm going to have to figure out some kind of way to put the shade cloth over it just to keep sun from just and killing them. So I'm going to do that, but I'll show you guys what I've done so far. And I also set up the drip line to go through them as well. So hang on. And my husband asked me if I needed my GoPro, and I told him no. But those are the cabbage seedlings, all planted. And I also planted, that is a pumpkin seedling that is just dying. He was all perky and everything when he was in the greenhouse, but now he's looking all pitiful. And these are some Cherokee wax beans. I put 2 in there and 1 pumpkin, but then these are the rest of my cabbage seedlings. Y'all pray for my seedlings because they looking tore up right now. I am going to call it a day. I am done. The next video that I do will be a tour of the garden, so you guys can see what has what's going on. I got cucumbers coming out of my ears on the party time cucumber, and it's a hybrid, so I'm sure that that's probably why I'm getting this abundance of cucumbers. But they are the little snack size cucumbers, and they are absolutely so cute. I know, how can a cucumber be cute? Well, it's cute. So yeah, I'm hot. Really hot. Even my ears are sweating. But thank you for joining me. If this is your first time or your 5th time watching one of our videos or visiting our channel, hit that subscribe button. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified the next time we upload a video. And always remember, grow your own, eat your own. And until I see you the next time, take care. Bye.
Hit the like button, share the videos, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.